guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. First, I need to apologize if there is an echo. I'm trying out this new space and I'm not sure how it's going to sound. Also, the grass is being cut. They just started as I sat down and hit the record button, so bear with me. So as you can see from the title of this video, I'm talking about listening, and you can feel free to stretch along with me or just sit back and listen. So I am going to be stretching mostly my hips today because they've been really tight, so that's what I want to focus on. But I did want to talk about listening because I'm realizing that more and more in our culture and our society, listening is becoming difficult for a lot of people, myself included. Have you ever been talking to someone in person, on the phone, and you realize that they are not actually listening to you? And it's easy to realize it, especially if you're guilty of doing the same, because you hear those replies like, yeah, but you can tell they aren't really listening. They aren't engaged in the conversation, and they probably have something else going on. So this happens a lot when I am speaking to my sister on the phone, and it's okay, it's not okay, but we let each other get away with it because we both do it. So we speak on the phone. Usually our phones are on speaker or headphones in, and I'm doing something with my son. She's scrolling through Instagram, and we aren't really fully paying attention to each other. And the most frustrating thing to me is when you say something actually that you want the other person to hear, something that is meaningful to you or important to you, and they don't. And they're passively listening, you both know it, and you almost feel bad. You feel like that person doesn't care as much, when that's probably not really the case, but that's how it's coming off. So I'm gonna give, because I like to just sum it up into tips. So 3 tips to, I guess, become a better listener. The first tip is going to be to catch yourself when you find that you aren't listening. And this is something that I've been trying to do a lot. And it's that if I am the person on the other end that's scrolling through my phone while somebody is physically in front of me trying to talk to me, and I hear myself just, yeah, okay, I will stop and say, wait, I'm sorry, I'm not listening to you. Give me 1 second, finish what I'm doing, and then give them my 100% attention. I really try hard to do that because I know how bad I feel when people do not listen to me. So that would be the first thing. The second tip I would give is to become someone who is just interested and curious about the other person. I know for many of us, we can not pretend, but act as if we're listening, but in reality, we're just waiting for our turn to speak, and that can be sense as well. When you become interested and curious about the other person, you forget about what it is you were going to say. And if that thought was really that important, it will come back. Or you may even come up with something more meaningful because you actually took the time to listen to that person. So listening when someone else is speaking is really a common courtesy. There are a lot of things that we're losing, I think, in our society when it comes to just manners. So listening to other people is a sign of respect. You're respecting the conversation you have with them. In some cases, you have respect for the fact that they're sharing things with you that they may not feel comfortable sharing with somebody else. You're just respecting them as another human being. And as my principal in elementary school used to always say, treat others how you want to be treated. It's really that simple. So I want to ask you guys, how many of you are guilty of being that person that is passively listening in a conversation? Do you ever stop yourself? Are you aware of it? Do you feel bad about it? Or have you been on the receiving end of someone not really listening to you? And how did that make you feel? So that is it for this quick little stretch and talk. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.